Alright, this is John Cola with OKRAW.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. In the last episode, you guys saw how I make raw vegan ice cream that tastes just like the real thing. And now in this episode, we're going to show you guys how to make a root beer float that tastes just like the real thing. I think my ice cream machine's done. Let me go ahead and turn it off. It's a little bit loud. It's been running for maybe the last half hour, 40 minutes today. And anyways, man, this ice cream, it's amazing. It's a key component to this recipe, so be sure to check a past episode. Actually, I'll put a link down below to the episode on how I make my raw vegan ice cream that even fooled my girlfriend's sister because she thought it just tasted like the real thing, all vegan, but just simulating ice cream. I think it's sad, you know, there's some raw vegans out there making recipes for root beer floats, and number one, there's like no root beer in there. It's like coconut water and like dates and then, you know, bananas, which banana ice cream, hey, that's good. I'm not going to knock that. But you know what? That's not the same as drinking a root beer float. A root beer float, man, I used to go to A&W when I was a kid. I used to have real root beer floats. So this is my version of a raw root beer float, and you're not going to get any closer to having the real taste sensations of when you're a kid, but doing it healthy than doing it like I do. All right, so let's get into it. You need two things for root beer float. You need the root beer and you need the ice cream. Oh, and you need, of course, a nice frosty mug. Well, this one's not frosted. But anyways, and let's go ahead and pull out the root beer, right? So the ice cream, one half. The other half of this recipe right here, check this out. Live kombucha. This is a raw and organic live kombucha revived root beer. So, you know, when I was down in Austin, Texas, I met a rep from the revived company, the live kombucha company, and they were sampling at Whole Foods like all the different kinds, like root beer, their version of Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Coke, all this stuff. Let me tell you, this stuff is crazy. It tastes so close to like what you remember as Dr. Pepper or root beer or Coke or anything or Sprite. It's insane. Now, I'm not going to say this is like the healthiest kombucha. You know, I prefer like a good home brew kombucha. And even at that, I believe kombucha should not be an everyday drink. It's something that you might have once in a while, on occasion, as a treat. I mean, I believe overall it could be a healthy beverage, but I think, you know, too many people just like overdo it and drink way too much kombucha. And in my opinion, you know, a much better beverage is just like a fresh vegetable juice for the win, baby. Anyways, today, special treat, we're going to do the live root beer kombucha, raw and organic. So we're going to open this up, listen to this. All right, look at that off the top. We're going to pour this into the mug. Look at that. You got that nice froth on there. Oh, it's even got some mother in there. That's crazy. All right. Next thing, we need the ice cream. Let's go ahead and undo this ice cream maker. Man, this is some hardcore ice cream. Look at this. Scooping this out with my ice cream scoop. Got to make sure we got that ball going on. All right, here, I'll show you guys. Look at that. Ice cream, kombucha, root beer, right in. Look at that, it's bubbling up. Let's get another scoop, man. I want 2 scoops of my root beer. No joke, man. This stuff, it smells like root beer. It's totally insane. All right. Go for one more scoop, man. This stuff's small. All right, 3rd scoop of root beer float. All right, man. Now I'm going to try it for you guys. Once again, glass straw. Eco way to do that. I love my glass straws. Stir this up. Oh my God. Completely insane. It tastes like root beer. Of course, now I got to get some of the ice cream with the kombucha, the root beer kombucha. Look at that, man, nice and fizzy here. Man, that is off the hook. There you go, man. Easy to make. Root beer float, raw vegan style with root beer that really tastes like root beer and ice cream that really tastes like ice cream. Whether you guys eat these separately or together, they're the bomb. Hey, if you guys like this short, quick recipe video, hey, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. That'll encourage me to do more recipe videos You know, I've been making food now for the last 22 years, raw vegan style, and I think I got it dialed in pretty good and come up with some really creative ways to basically have the flavors you're used to eating, but eat them in a healthy manner. Also, be sure to check my past episodes. My past episodes are a wealth of knowledge, over 450 videos on this YouTube channel dedicated to teaching you guys a whole bunch of recipes, but also more importantly, information that you need to make the health changes in your life. And finally, be sure to click that subscribe button right down below so you don't miss out on any of my new and upcoming episodes that are coming out about every 5 to 7 days. And finally, be sure to share this video with somebody else that maybe you want them to make the raw vegan root beer float. Alright, so with that, my name is John Kohler with OKRAW.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best.